What if your dog has been waiting their entire life for you to do one specific thing, and you've been doing the opposite every single day without even knowing it? Most owners believe they're doing everything right. You feed them, walk them, play with them, but there are things your dog quietly needs from you that almost no one talks about, and the silence around them. It's costing you the bond you think you already have. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you're going to see your dog in a way you never have before. Welcome to Poppy Club. If you care about your dog more than just the basics, subscribe now, because what you're about to hear might change how your dog feels about you. Here's the hard truth. These things aren't complicated, they're not expensive, they don't take more time. But if you keep getting them wrong, and most owners do without realizing it, your dog doesn't get angry. They don't rebel. They fade. A tail that wags a little less. Eyes that stop looking for yours. A presence that feels quieter. And by the time most people notice, years are already gone. 1. Give them a place that's actually theirs. Has your dog ever disappeared under a table, slid behind the couch, or pressed themselves into a corner when things got loud, and you pulled them out? Most people do. They think something's wrong. But here's what's actually happening. Your dog wasn't asking for help. They were asking for safety. Dogs didn't come from comfort. They came from survival. And in the wild, survival meant one thing: a den, a space that was enclosed, predictable, and theirs not shared, not interrupted, theirs. That instinct didn't disappear when your dog moved into your house. It followed them. Research in applied animal behavior science found that dogs with a consistent enclosed resting space show lower cortisol levels, meaning less stress, than dogs without one. This isn't preference, it's biology. Now look around your home. Does your dog have a space that no one disturbs? A crate with the door open? A quiet corner? A bed that isn't constantly moved or invaded? Because if they don't, every stressful moment becomes something they face alone. And when a dog feels alone long enough, they stop trying to be seen. But the moment you give them that space, something shifts. They stop hiding. They start choosing to be near you, because presence only happens when safety exists first. 2. Stop touching them when they didn't ask. Be honest. When your dog is lying down, do you reach out and pet them? When you walk past them, do your hands automatically find their head? Of course they do. You love them. But here's what most people never realize. Love, when it ignores boundaries, doesn't feel like love. It feels like pressure. Dogs understand something we rarely think about: control. And every time you touch your dog without them asking, you take a little bit of that control away. Once, doesn't matter, but dozens of times a day, it adds up. Over time, your dog learns something dangerous. My signals don't matter. Research from the University of Bristol found that dogs who have more control over interactions show fewer signs of anxiety and form stronger bonds with their owners. Let that sink in. More affection doesn't create more connection. Respect does. So what does asking look like? A chin resting on your knee, a nose nudging your hand, a slow walk toward you that ends in contact. That's your dog choosing you. Everything else is you choosing for them. And here's where it gets powerful. The moment you stop reaching, your dog starts coming to you more, not because you trained them, but because you became safe to approach. 3. Get on the floor or stay distant forever. When was the last time you sat on the floor with your dog, with no reason, no command, no distraction, no goal, just presence? Because from your dog's perspective, you are massive, a towering figure that controls everything: food, movement, access, attention. And even if they love you, part of their brain is always asking, are they safe right now? That's not mistrust, that's instinct. Dogs read posture the same way their ancestors did. Height equals power, movement equals unpredictability. But the moment you lower yourself to the ground, everything changes. Studies in canine behavior show that dogs approach seated or crouched humans faster and with more relaxed body language than standing ones. Same human, different posture, different emotional response. So try this. Go into the room your dog is in, sit on the floor, and do nothing. Don't call them, don't reach, just exist. At their level, in their world, and watch what happens. Some dogs will come closer, some will relax deeper, some will just watch you differently. but every single one of them will feel something shift, because for once, they don't have to measure you. They can just be with you. 4. Let them finish the sniff. This is the one almost everyone gets wrong. You're walking your dog. They stop to sniff something, and you pull them away. It feels small. It's not. A dog's nose has up to 300 million receptors. Yours has about 6 million. When your dog sniffs, they're not stalling. They're reading. Who was here? What they felt. Where they went. What happened. It's information. And more than that, it's regulation. Research shows that dogs allowed to sniff freely on walks have lower stress levels than dogs who are rushed. Meaning this: sniffing isn't optional. It's how your dog processes the world. So every time you pull them away mid-sniff, you're interrupting their ability to decompress. Imagine reading a sentence, and someone closes the book every time. That's your dog's daily walk. The fix? Slow down. Let them choose the pace sometimes. Give them permission, and actually mean it. Because to them, that patch of grass isn't random. It's everything. 5. Talk to them like they matter. This is the one no one tells you. Do you talk to your dog? Not commands, not sit or stay. Actually talk. Because here's the truth. Your dog has been listening this entire time. Dogs evolved alongside humans for tens of thousands of years. Not just to live with us, but to understand us. Studies in animal cognition show that dogs process both the meaning of words and the emotional tone behind them. They don't just hear you, they read you. And another study from Eötvös-Loránd University found that dogs respond differently when speech is directed at them versus someone else. Even if the words are the same, they know. So when you speak to them, you're not being silly. You're including them. You're telling them you're part of this. And for a dog, that's everything, because their entire world is built around you. So what has your dog really been waiting for? Not more toys, not more commands, not perfection. They've been waiting for presence, for space, for respect, for understanding, for you to meet them where they are. That's not training, that's connection. And connection is what changes everything. If this shifted how you see your dog, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone who loves their dog, but doesn't realize what they've been missing, and subscribe to Poppy Club. Because here, we don't just raise dogs, we understand them. And once you understand them, you'll never see them the same way again.